This is nice. I had a friend ask me recently, hey Lamps, they said, hey Lamps, you been working out lately? And I had to say no, not really. But I have had diarrhea for like a year. So, I've also been telling that joke for 3 years. Hey. Something's wrong. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Everything's fine. Hey, it's Wednesday night. Normally on Wednesday nights, I go to this dance class, and I almost blew this show off to go to dance class. Just kidding. I would never blow this show off. But you might be thinking, well, geez, Lamps, are you a comedian or are you a dancer? It looks like, wait a minute, is she wearing tap shoes? Oh, wait a minute, she is. Yeah, the stage is carpeted. Don't care. Who needs a carpet? Okay. So yeah, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, Lamps, are you a comedian or are you a dancer? Well, an old man asked me at my job once, are you a dancer? And I just answered, sometimes. But I don't know. I mean, hey, maybe sometimes I just feel like, I don't know, dancing feels like flying and comedy feels like dying, and there's nights I'd rather live than die. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Los Angeles, huh? Hey, you know what they say? They say Malcolm Gladwell says that, it's the thing they say. They say that Malcolm Gladwell says that if you do a thing for 10,000 hours, you become an expert at that thing, right? Well, I've been living in Los Angeles for 52,785 hours, which means I'm now the sorceress of people taking advantage of my kind heart. I've lived in Los Angeles for just long enough, that every time my phone buzzes, I automatically think it's somebody letting me down. It's why, hey, I'm okay, guys. I'm in tap shoes. I'm a happy gal. I'm a pretty happy gal, I have to say, because, geez, after 6 years of dating in this town, I finally got myself a man. Thank Christ! Woo! What a ride, you guys. What a ride. I feel like I won a prize after, like, a really shitty game, because I dated all. I dated crumb bum after fucktard after meathead after popcorn fart. And, things are looking up for old Lamps, That's the point of that. I was taking a walk with my dog in my neighborhood, my dog Jan, she's cool. And we're just strolling along, and all of a sudden, this bee just comes out of nowhere, starts to slowly circle around me, slowly lands on my crotch, stays there for like a second, and then flew away. So I guess you could say I also dated a bee. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I like getting silly. Thanks for letting me be silly, you guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, my name is Erin Lampart. I hate my name. What a boring name, Erin Lampart. You can rhyme it with fart, but that's about the only fun thing about that name. I don't know. I feel like I should have been born a Rita. I feel like, yes, thank you. Like I look like a Rita. My spirit's a Rita. I identify as a Rita. I just feel like, people would take me more seriously if I was a Rita, they'd see me on the streets, they'd say, hey, Rita! Instead of like in real life where it's like, oh, hey, Erin. What? Ha, sorry. You know? But I don't know. I also feel like, not to brag, but I do work in the service industry. Meow. I'm a bartender, and I like it. But a lot of people, I guess they want to make small talk, or they think I look funny because they'll say, hey, what are you? Just my least favorite question. And so, my first response is, I'm a human. But, they want specifics. I had this one woman, I'm sorry, this girl. She was a girl. This girl said, are you Jewish? Italian? New York? And I gave her what I wanted. She wanted us. I said, I'm Italian. And then, of course, everybody wants to know, well, what's your name? What's your name? I'm sorry, I don't have a whimsical Italian name. It's Erin Lampart. I'm not a Rita. I'm not a Gina. I'm not a Josefina. I'm not a Bernadette. I'm not a Caterina. I'm not a Gillespie. I'm not a Gambino. I'm not a Cinturino. I'm not a Drago. I'm not a Bambino. Just old regular Erin Lampart. But I think, guys, I'm going to change my name. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get the papers all ready to go. I'm going to change my name, solve all my problems. I'm going to change my name to Rita Ziti Hands Lampart. And I think that'll get the point across. Oh, man, they legalized weed in California. Woo! Yeah, sure, why not? In the state of the world, hey, that's one cool thing, I guess. I don't know about you guys, but has anybody ever been so high that you think somebody's following you? But then you realize it's just a box of nerds rattling around in your purse? I've never been like a bad girl, I tried, I guess, a little bit in high school. I smoked cigarettes, said the F word. Didn't know what a hand job was, but I knew you shouldn't talk about it in front of your mom. So I've never been arrested or anything, but I did have a dream recently. A dream, where I was arrested for weed. And then I got put into a jail for cool girls. It was awesome. Oh man, I wish I could go back to that jail. Not for the friendships and the camaraderie, but for the structure and the schedule. I need that. Oh man, this has been fun. I gotta get out of here in a minute. I said all that. Cool. This is a weird thing that I'm gonna do. I think it's an impression. It's either an impression, it's a song, we'll say. It's an impression, maybe it's an impression of the saddest, loneliest waitress who ever lived. So here we go. The saddest, loneliest waitress who ever lived. Eggs over easy, scrambled well done. No onions, no tomatoes, it's coming up, hun. Yesterday's meatloaf, hot on a bun. Come to my restaurant and have some fun. Come to my restaurant and have some fun. It's the saddest, loneliest waitress to have ever lived. Thank you guys so much. I'm Erin Lampart.